Hi everyone, my name is Tiffany with the Helping You Move team. I'm joined by two realtors on our team, Ciancio and Peter Kiriazopoulos. Today we're going to talk about our predictions for the month of June. So first question is, what are your overall predictions for June? Is the market going to be slow, gradually busy, or extremely busy right off the bat?
I'll jump in first. I think for the month of June, I think we're going to see a very, very busy market. I think we're going to see a market that would look just like any other April or May in previous years. So typical spring market. So I do expect from the start of June, as we record this, we are on May 27th for these predictions. So I believe starting June 1st, guns blazing, it's going to be a busy month.
Peter?
Okay. To a varying degree, we're going to see a busier month than what we have been seeing the last 8 weeks. But I think it's going to be more gradual. I think we're going to be seeing, we've seen since a bottoming out of mid-April, we've seen successive increases week over week. And I think that's going to continue to the point that will probably be 50 to 60% from last year at this time.
Okay, we'll see. So question 2. How is the spring market going to look different from previous spring markets?
Well, it's going to change, obviously, due to COVID. COVID put a hamper on the spring market. We're essentially getting into the summer market now. But what we're essentially going to see is what we've been looking at as a deferred demand. The spring market is going to be pushed into the summer. And those people that were stay-at-home lockdown that prevented, that stopped them from putting their homes on the market in April, May, are going to be doing it in June, July, and probably August as well too. So we're going to be seeing deferred demand.
And I agree to that point. I think that deferred spring market is going to be the theme for June and July. The people that needed to move for 1,001 reasons that could be going on in their lives, those reasons still exist. COVID did not diminish the demand for real estate in the GTA. It's really important to understand that. COVID was a circumstance that affected us globally, but it did not focus on local change. So the demand is still there. People still want to buy and sell real estate. And now we're seeing two things. Number one, overall, there's a sentiment of understanding of the virus, and people are being a little bit more explorative. But the other thing is that realtors have found ways, like at our team here at the Helping You Move with RE/MAX, we found ways to sell homes safely. So using technology, using proper PPE, and a few other strategies that we've created to make sure that the transaction can still take place, but in a very, very safe way. So I think that those are also going to impact. In the first few weeks of COVID, we had no idea even how to approach it as realtors. Now we've gotten the hang of it with 8 weeks of experience. We get it, and we've found an efficient way of proceeding.
Yeah. Okay, so let's have a mini contest. How many sales do you guys think there will be in June for GTA as a whole compared to last year? Just to give you guys a reminder, there were about 8,860 sales in June last year.
So what exactly do you want us to document? Do you want
up or down first?
So give your predictions on whether you think sales will go up or go down first.
So this June compared to last June?
Yes.
Are you ready?
If you're watching this on YouTube, put in the comments whether you think it'll go up or down. If you're watching this on IGTV, you can do the same in the comments. Facebook, do the same. Or you could just post that Ralph is right, whatever you like. Here comes our numbers, right?
No numbers. Yeah, no numbers.
I think so.
Oh, that's different. Or you can post whether you think Ralph or Peter would be right. Yeah. So now, can you give your predictions on what you think the actual number might be?
Closest to the pin.
The number
All right, I'm ready.
In the GTA for the month of June 2020.
Yeah.
You ready for it? 3, 2, 1. Jump.
Wow, Peter, that's a bold number.
Do you see mine? All right.
6,000. Ralph thinks almost 9,000. So, ladies and gentlemen, there's a 33% delta in our varying opinions. But keep in mind that today is May 27th. We're talking about the month of June, which we have no concept of at all yet. So, you know, it is in some sense a guessing game whether the virus will expand, whether policies will loosen. But that's our instinct as realtors.
Okay, next question. Do you think the average sale price will go up or down? Last year's average sale price was $832,700.
You want to know whether sale prices are going to go up or down in the month of June compared to last year?
Yeah.
Ready, Pete? Are you good? 3, 2, 1, bang.
Oh, different answers again.
Yeah.
And then now bonus question would be, what do you predict the actual numbers might be?
So the actual sale price.
Actual sale price.
I'm ready. So this is GTA-wide average sale price for the month of June 2020. Ralph and Peter's predictions.
Yeah, 1, 2,
All right.
3.
And the winner of this is the person who gets it closest to the actual average price, which we'll find out in July, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
All right, let's see where we headed, Pete. 3, 2, 1, bam.
Pretty close.
828,000.
Oh. So Peter, what was the average, Tiffany, last year?
The average last year in June was $832,700.
Peter's close. Peter's close to the
Flat.
like almost a flat number. Like your number was 4,000 off of flat. So
It's still down.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, so let's do the last question. What do you think will happen in Markham and Stouffville specifically compared to GTA as a whole? Anyone?
Yeah.
You go.
So in terms of Markham and Stouffville, I think that my answers remain the same. The average price won't be because we're in a different market. This is my average that I posted was throughout the GTA. In Markham and Stouffville, I fully expect things to be positive. Well, you know, from right now, right on the ground, boots on the ground, we're seeing the market is picking up. Buyers are being more aggressive in putting in offers, and inventory levels are low. Part of the reason why I suspect prices are going up is what I call the fruit market effect. So you go to a fruit stand and there's a bunch of apples, and you're going to pick 10 apples to bring home for your family to eat. You're going to take a minute and look through them and pick the 10 best apples. And then the person that's the fifth person at the fruit stand gets to pick the best from what they can select, but it's not the best ever. It's, you know, it's the best fruits have already been picked. I think the same is going to be true as we start off this spring market. The best looking product that's marketed well and priced effectively, those ones are going to be picked off by the buyers first. There's going to be some competition for that, driving prices upward. I do think we're going to see a tale of two stories, which is great properties, especially with unique characteristics that are marketed well and priced effectively. Those ones there are going to end up with bidding more, pushing price where it's up. And then the homes that are just put together and a sign on the lawn, they're going to sit on the market and they're not going to sell. So those numbers are not going to be reflected in the average sale price. That's why I lean towards a higher number. I think great product is ready to be sold. If you're a buyer right now, you need to be getting ready, because as soon as the fruit shopkeeper puts the apples out, you need to be able to pick. Don't be the 10th or 15th person to select apples for the day, because you're only going to get apples for apple pie or sauce.
Anything to add, Peter?
No, pretty much. I think Ralph added quite a bit there. I think we're gonna see Markham and Stouffville mirror what's happening in the GTA, but I think it'll be off from the 416 a little bit, just because as things spread out, that heat map sort of begins within the core and then spreads out. So there is a little bit more of a delayed effect as during the expansion period, right? So as things grow, we'll see that heat core within the center expand and then lead out to the following municipalities within the 905.
Mm-hmm. Any impact, Peter, on new builds? Do you think that will have any effect for Markham and Stouffville markets?
With regards to new builds, right now there's not that much that's coming to close at 2020. There's some predicted or that were on schedule for early to mid 2021, but now with COVID, that's probably been pushed it back. So I don't see anything with regards to that. There are people who may have bought in other municipalities, Richmond Hill or even in Peel or Durham, where some building may be projected to close in November or December of this year. And, so they have to sell their homes to move on. And if that's been delayed, it could push some more listings to come out later on in maybe early 2021. So within that winter market.
Great.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Thanks guys for your insight. So for our next, or when we look at the June numbers, we're going to find out whose predictions were closer. And then whoever wins has to owe the loser breakfast at the porch, delivered to the porch.
What? I didn't sign up for that. What is, so this is a competition?
I did because I signed up for it because I'm going to win.
So Peter, if you guess more answers correct, Peter, I got to bring you breakfast.
Oh.
At your house? I don't think so.
Delivered to my door.
I love eggs Benedict, by the way, and homemade waffles.
Oh.
Good luck.
Okay, I'm a French toast guy, so bring it.
Awesome.
Okay, so we'll see who gets.
We'll see in a month. Okay.
Guys, if you're watching this video, we appreciate your time. The purpose is to bring value to you in terms of what's going on in the real estate market. But if you want to see more content or different ideas, just mention in the comment below. But before we close out, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. We'd love to help.
Okay, thank you everyone. Bye.